Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, I am Annisa Royan. I want to tell you about the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there lived a widow woman and her son Jack owned a small farm in the country. Every day, Jack would help his mother with the chores, chopping the wood, weeding the garden, and milking the cow. But despite all their hard work, Jack and his mother were very poor with barely enough money to keep themselves fed. One day, what shall we do? We don't have money to buy seed. We must sell our cow, Bessie, said the widow one spring day. All right, brother. It's market day today. I will go into town and sell Bessie, said Jack as Jack took the coat holder in his hand with a throw the garden gate and headed out toward town. On the way, he met a funny-looking old man who said to him, "Good morning, Jack." "Good morning to you," said Jack, wondering how the old man knew his name. "Where are you this fine morning?" asked the man. "I am going to sell our cow, Bessie." "Oh, well, what a helpful son you are. I have a special room for such a good boy like you. Now, look at this." "Beans?" asked Jack, looking a little confused. "Three magicals to be exact, young man. 1, 2, 3. So magical are they that if you plant them overnight and by morning they grow right up the sky. And because you are such a good boy, they all your interest for that old milking cow." "Ah, really? And you cry at children magical?" "I mean it. And never doesn't soon old to the truth you can have gone back." "Well, that sounds fair," said Jack as he handed Bessie's holder and packed the beans and headed back home to show his mother. Then, "Because ready, Jack? I see you haven't got Bessie. You sold her so quickly. How much did you get for her?" Just look at the beans, father. They are magical. Then them overnight and..." "What? Oh, silly boy! How could you give away our milking cow for 3 means of beans? Oh my God!" And with that, she did the worst thing Jack had ever seen her do. His brother was crying, so Jack ran upstairs to his under attic, and so sorry he was. And Jack threw the beans angrily out the window, thinking, "How could I have so foolish? I've broken my mother's heart." At last, Jack dropped off to sleep. When Jack woke up the next morning, his room looked strange. The sun was shining into part it like it normally did, and yeah, all the rest was quite dark and shiny. So Jack jumped down and ran to the window. Evidently, the beans he had thrown out the window had sprung up into a big beanstalk which went up and up and up until it reached the sky. Using the leaf and twisted vines like the rungs of a ladder, Jack climbed and climbed until at last he reached the sky. When he got there, Jack found a road square castle out in the distance. Jack ran away to the road, and just as he reached it, the door swung open to reveal a horrible little child. As soon as Jack saw her, he turned to run away to catch him and dragged him to the castle. "Don't be in such a hurry. I'm sure a growing boy like you will make a nice big breakfast." And she took Jack into the kitchen and gave him a chunk of cheese and a glass of milk. Suddenly, the whole house began to tremble with the noise of someone running. "Goodness gracious me! It's my husband! Here, come quick and jump in here!" And she hurried Jack into a large copper pot. Then the giant came in and said, "I am ready for my breakfast. I'm so hungry. I could eat 3 ghosts. What is smell? I smell the blood of Englishman. Nonsense, dear. We haven't had a boy for breakfast in years. Now you go and wash up. Then the giant ran out. Jack was about to make run for it, but the woman stopped him and said, "Wait until he's asleep." And the giant carried a basket filled with a golden eggs and white ham. After her breakfast, the giant went to the closet and pulled out a golden harp, and he growled, "Play!" Then the giant began to knot his hair and snore. When he was quite sure the giant was asleep, Jack crept out of the copper pot and grabbed a sickly hand and a singing harp and began to tiptoe back out. By this time, they had again woke the giant. "Wife, wife, what have you done with my white hand and my golden harp?" So Jack ran as fast as he could, and the giant swung himself down into the beanstalk. As Jack neared the bottom, Jack called out, "Mother, mother, hurry, please, bring me an axe, bring me an axe." So Jack jumped down and got hold and choked away the beanstalk. And Jack gave one last chop, and the beanstalk began to topple over. And seeing her thanked for Jack for rescuing her, the giant. So Jack, his mother, Bessie, golden harp, and white hand lived happy ever after. Thank you. Thank you for your attention. See you, Tata.